Gemini, Cancer, cusp, or just people born June 17th through the 23rd, if you're not into the cusp thing. Welcome to Told Us Love Tarot with your very quirky, the Gemini Megan. And I was just in a quirky mood for Gemini, so maybe there is a Gemini Cancer out there who's feeling quirky as well, but quirky and like goofy in like a good way though, which kind of goes opposite with the message that I have for you. And it was very vague and so many ways to take it, so I'm just gonna try to say it really quickly, but it was something about winter chill, that phrase exactly. And I was thinking, well, what could that mean? To me, chill can mean to hang out. So maybe there's someone that a Gemini Cancer cusp has been hanging out with. I mean, the Northeast is about to get a bloody blizzard this weekend. So maybe there's a Gemini Cancer cusp trying to manifest someone to hang out with this weekend, or at least just someone to hang out with. Maybe this is a very single Gemini Cancer I'm speaking to. I also thought chill, when you could feel the chill from someone figuratively, like maybe someone's given you the cold shoulder, or there was I don't want to say argument, but a disagreement about something, and it's resulted in this feeling of a chill from someone. Could be like a friend, a coworker. I even thought too, like, it could be an ex of a Gemini Cancer. Well, I didn't mean it like that, but maybe there's an ex of a Gemini Cancer cusp who's feeling the chill from you, but I meant maybe there's a Gemini Cancer cusp who has felt the chill from an ex. Maybe they didn't, maybe kind of expected a friendly response if you saw them or talked to them, and it just wasn't that. Also, I thought like maybe you saw someone or saw something that reminded you of someone that you had spent winters past chilling with, and it sent like a chill down your spine. Could have been someone you cared about. Again, you would have spent time with this person. Also, this feeling of like, I don't want to say singleness, but like, I guess being alone a lot, maybe. Maybe there's a Gemini Cancer cusp who's been sick and had to quarantine. But again, because that did pop into my head just now, but something about spending alone time and like being alone, and like maybe that's feeling the winter chill, like I feel so lonely now. Oh, Gemini Cancer cusp, here we go. Thanks for coming to Told Us Love. I think I just saw the Sun card in reverse, and that would be hysterical because that's cold. If it's not sunny warm, it's cold, right? Chilly, dare I say? If this is the Sun reversed. Oh, it's the Sun upright. Things are warming up then. Queen of Wands reversed. I just heard you don't know how much you mean to someone. Like you mean a lot to this person, Gemini Cancer. Five of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing like you've like healed things in this person where they had wounds that were left by someone or something, or maybe someone literally got kicked out of their house. Maybe you brought someone in, but you were You just brought the sun back into their life. I feel like this is someone who may be kind of, or you may be someone who gets attached easily or in a very, like, hard way. And you've had other relationships, or they have, whoever this resonates for. But there's someone here who's had other relationships where they've made other people the sun and the world, and they crashed and they didn't pan out, and they're, well, Gemini reversed. Yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, this is Gemini Cancer cusp, because here's water sign, that's Cancerish, who has been hurt in the past by people who they made their world, or people that they've had in their world, because I'm just seeing those pentacles on top of the, this looks like a house or a church, whatever it is. But those are different sun, like relationships or opportunities where you or someone else was viewed as the sun. And this goes back to, I'm connected with a Gemini Cancer cusp who gets very attached. And like, you're so, you're trying to heal wounds that were implanted or given to you because of words that were said. Could be from a female since you were younger. Page of Swords reverse. And here's that Queen of Swords if I didn't show her. More air energy. I feel like I see now that I've said all that, someone who's maybe a little, that's codependent, that's the word. I was saying that's the word before I even said it out loud because I was hearing it up here. Codependent. Gemini Cancer who's codependent a bit and has made other people, I'm hearing people specifically, their worlds, and it didn't work, and they were like on the outs, and they were you were constantly looking at yourself like, what did I do wrong? How am I out again? Like, I thought this was my son. Like, I'm even hearing like this could have been miscarriages as well. I'm sorry to say as I say that aloud. Gosh, and needing to have a procedure done afterwards. This is my son. It could be SON. Well, that just took a different turn all of a sudden. But that is someone's message, and that's for someone. But going back to a Gemini Cancer cusp who's working on cutting out, making other people, places, things, their sun, their world, and is working on themselves, their communication skills, because someone's communication skills here fucking suck. Excuse my language, but they really do suck. And this is me, like I'm speaking to right now, as I even look at these cards, like not communicating that she's upset and struggling. No communication in reverse. Page of Swords, no communication. This is a Gemini Cancer cusp who doesn't admit when they're really struggling, maybe mentally, financially, emotionally. They just keep acting like everything's okay. I feel like it worked for a while, or something worked for a while, but maybe something, Judgment is here, followed by the High Priestess reverse, followed by the Chariot. I feel like something has been figured out or is starting to be addressed. Could be having to do with mental health. It could be having to do with like codependency issues. It could be having to work on communication issues. This is a Gemini Cancer cusp. It's like really hard for them to open up emotionally, I feel. Like there's emotions there. They're in between. Her acting like she's hard, resting, no face, no emotion, No communication about how she's feeling. When all the while, he or she could be like literally going through it. Like mentally and emotionally, I'm hearing. So this is, well, which actually makes a lot of sense for like, wow, now I'm like blowing my own mind right now, which kind of would make sense for a Gemini air sign and a Cancer water sign. The Cancer is like in a shell to begin with. So this is a Gemini Cancer cusp who protects their emotions behind this non-communication shell. If that makes sense to somebody out there. And it has worked for them. They've been able to get away without having to like really communicate too many emotions. But that doesn't mean the emotions weren't there. Maybe like someone just doesn't like to talk about emotions. Well, that's pretty specific. This message, let's clarify. 5 of Pentacles reverse. If this resonates, please let me know. Ace of Cups reversed. Yes. This is a Gemini Cancer cusp who has been through breakups, like hard breakups and hard loss, like emotional hard loss, whatever that meant to you. It could be the loss of a person physically, a breakup, a death. It could be the end of a job. It could be the end of somewhere or something you were truly invested in, that you had poured yourself into, or you always kept, if these are different relationships or opportunities, you kept pouring into them and building them up. I'm seeing like this is like the brick, the mortar, and like these are the bricks. Like you built it all up. You would build the mansion and the relationships, and then it would end. Maybe you were always the one that was giving more than the other. Gemini Cancer cusp. While this is reading heavily like a relationship reading, I'm trying to think of how this could apply, I guess, in work. You felt like you were always trying to keep the like department or group together, the team together. Well, now. So I keep looking down here at the sun, and it's here with the Page of Swords, which is air energy. And I'm thinking about how, you know, the Tower looks, obviously it is, it's an uncomfortable change. I learned that on a tarot page. Whereas the Death card is like a transformation that is happening, that I'm hearing like it's bound to happen. It's for the greater good. It's a transformation. The Tower card, Scorpio energy as well, I think Aries as well, is an uncomfortable change. So something happens, a breakup, a communication comes in, a truth bomb, ending this built up establishment or correlation, communication, collaboration between two people, and they fall out. Maybe this is someone having to put out the fire. It's like fire and water right here, and someone's on the out. And I just keep thinking this is a repeat, or has been a repeat pattern for a Gemini Cancer cusp out there within love. But I look down and I see, but this is like for the greater good. Gemini that had a similar message in that shadow work stuff and going through and addressing lessons and learning the lesson is what will propel you forward. It's hard in the moment, but in the end, you end up further along because you finally answered and learned the bloody lesson. And the lessons are never easy. The lessons are hard. Nobody wants an easy lesson. I mean, how are you going to push yourself and grow? Because then once you push yourself through that hard lesson and you get to the other side and you've finally learned it and passed it, you're like, shit, man. I'm the man. I just did this. Cutting through all the nonsense and moving ahead. I feel like this is either past or present. Gemini, Cancer right here. And this Sun and Page of Swords is like to come. This, maybe cutting off people, cutting through people, stopping communication. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing like something's not working. Magician. It's Gemini and Aries energy. Okay, I see a Gemini Cancer cusp who's addressing what isn't working. Maybe plans that you've had. I'm even hearing gameplays that you've had in the past that you've used for years isn't working anymore, isn't working to your benefit anymore. Maybe this is part of like a lesson that still you had gone through. Oh, maybe that's... trying to think, why is it in reverse? Upright, it's like doing the work. In reverse, I'm thinking either you're not doing the work or the work is already done. Because manifestation here with the Emperor right beyond it, like that is very dominant boss, manifester energy. Like, I feel like the Emperor behind the Magician is just acting like a super amp. My ears are popping right now. Maybe someone's ears are popping too. I feel like this is like someone trying to take a heavy look at like the things that are and aren't working in life right now, and like having to address, like, I want to keep these things in my life and these people because this is working, but on the other hand, I want to take back my energy from these things and I don't want to do that anymore. This, instead of a Gemini Cancer cusp that's having to give all their energy to one source, they want to be able to divvy it up into multiple. So this could be someone who's interested in like a multi-relationship. Instead of working for one company, working for several companies. Maybe you're having to chill on some things and some people. Ooh, Queen of Swords upright. So in reverse and upright. Yeah, wasn't I just saying you're cutting people off? Didn't I just say you're like in your element having to cut people off? So there you are. Maybe this wasn't you in the reverse. Oh, maybe this is a Gemini Cancer cusp who's learning how to communicate more because they haven't learned their lesson that they need to communicate and is now starting to communicate. And what they're communicating is who they're cutting off and who they don't want to. Like, this isn't good for me anymore. So that's a hard transformation in the past. I'm thinking like maybe this was a Gemini Cancer cusp who got ghosted or who used to ghost people. And this Gemini Cancer cusp is having to learn that like it's painful as shit to communicate, but you have to communicate. My stomach just made a huge growl. And it always goes off during these readings when I'm thinking about readings. And then I know I'm like, onto something. Oh, it's so interesting to me. Gemini Cancer cusp. I think I want to end it there with that grumble. Maybe you're giving the winter chill to someone, like you're starting to put people on ice, I'm hearing, because it's a matter of like being real and keeping it real. And the reality is this is a Gemini Cancer cusp who is heavily focused on, I feel like their next like step or what their next steps will be. And I feel like they're not going to be conventional. Maybe that's why there's a need to cut things off. And I feel there was a Gemini Cancer cusp here who had love or tried to give love to everybody, and it would hurt them time after time after time. Or in relationships, they would give so much of themselves and has finally learned or is in the process of learning to not give so much of themselves to others. And in the process has gone from like this page to queen because they stopped giving so much to others. They started looking at, who am I giving all my energy to? Wait, what? Who am I thinking about? Who am I texting back? Who am I sending pictures of myself here to? No. No. That's what I think is going on with the Gemini Cancer cusp. Please let me know if that resonates. Stay happy. Stay well. If you're in the Northeast, stay safe. Stay warm from the winter chill. Until next time. Bye.